So I'm really fortunate now in that because I'm on my 10th book, I have a really, really good working relationship with my publisher. I work with them directly. I don't have an agent, which is like a slightly less traditional route into it, but is one that I think more writers are following now. So there's a lot of interest around that in the industry at the moment. But I will typically work on a novel for, if I'm really, really strict with myself, maybe about 12 weeks to get a draft done, and I will do a read through of it. Sometimes that's a read through and a line edit, and I'll have it printed, and I'll do the stereotypical pages flying everywhere thing that writers do. Sometimes I will do a listen through of it, and I will get Microsoft Hazel to read my work back to me, so I can hear it in a very different framework. I will edit it until it feels clean and I can't see how to fix it, essentially, and then I will email it to my publisher. And sometimes I'm sending them a book that's already under contract because I've previously signed multiple book deals with them. Sometimes if I've come to the end of a contract on my previous novel, obviously I will be sending them this one outside of a contract. The submission process in both of those situations is very similar. Even if I was even if a book was under contract, if they didn't like it, they would still pass on it. So it doesn't necessarily guarantee a book publication just because it's under contract somewhere, or at least that's been my experience of it. So I will send it off to my publisher, who will say, usually we'll get this read as quickly as possible, because they're very kind like that and they know that writers are anxious little creatures, and they will get back to me with the yes, usually, and these are the changes that we think that we think need to be done, or that we think it would benefit from. Discuss them with your editor further down the line. Me and the editor will then work on that as we go. And again, my publishers are really transparent in terms of what their promotional timeline is. So there will be the edits, there will be the proofread, there will be the final read through that comes to me as a courtesy, just so I know that nothing's been changed without my knowing it. And then after that point, there will be this is when we're going to do the cover reveal, and this is when it goes out. So they call them ARC editions of the book, which are advanced reader copies. So this is when the arcs of the book are going to go out. This is how many people it's going out to. This is what the blog tour looks like. And then all of these building blocks of promotion kind of fall into place, and you as the writer go, oh my God, okay, and try and just roll with it as best as you can. And then that usually kind of takes up about 8 weeks before publication day. So it's quite a flurry of interest and excitement in the weeks building up to it, and then publication day happens and you just want to have a glass of wine and a long sleep. That's my experience of it.